Well, welcome back. Hey, you ready for round 2 and Benz?
Sure.
Awesome. Oh, wait, let's do a quick check here. So, we're 65 subs right now. Neat.
Sure, whatever makes you feel better.
Bitch, you're just jealous of my subscriber swagger.
You can say whatever you want.
I know.
You know, and I know.
But do they know?
No.
Oh? Huh. Oh well. So where did we leave off last time?
So, if the Green Lantern fought Spider-Man, who would win the fight?
What? You can't be serious. Spider-Man versus the Green Lantern. Any of the Green Lanterns.
Simple.
Yes, I would say so. That would hardly be a fight at all.
That the Marvel Universe...
Well, wait a minute. Green Lantern is DC Comics. But Spider-Man wouldn't even stand a chance against a bloody Planet Buster. Hell, what were you even thinking coming up with this asinine superhero battle? They have to at least be roughly similar on the power scale if you want an interesting matchup.
And you guys are sitting here having a whole community debate like Comic-Con, but for global believers, but you guys are passing it off as fact. So instead of saying that, us...
Oh, well, isn't that typical? You get called out on your horseshit and as soon as the shit hits the fan, you move on. I mean, what was Spidey even supposed to do? He is completely outmatched. You know, you're gonna have to take some responsibility when wielding the power of theory crafting matchups, M-Bands.
Flat Earthers are passing things off as scientific fact. Why don't you ask the global believers who are passing theories off as scientific fact?
Fine. So even on another subject, a subject you brought up, mind you, you're simply going to ignore any valid rebuttals. Not that I expected anything, M-Bands, but hey, I'm an optimist. What were you going on about anyway? Something about you, once again, not understanding the difference between a theory and a scientific theory. You don't even realize that a scientific theory is in fact supported by evidence. It's not just some random idea as you seem to think it is.
I cannot live in the Marvel Universe. I do not live in this universe. Venom isn't real. The X-Men
What have we
isn't
done
real.
to
Spider-Man
arrive at
isn't
this
real.
place?
Captain America
Why
isn't
must
real.
our dreams
Wolverine
be
isn't
destroyed?
real. The X-Men isn't I cannot live
Everything
in the
seems
Marvel
so
universe. Captain America isn't
futile
real.
now.
Venom isn't real. Spider-Man
How did we
isn't
even
real. The
arrive
Marvel
here?
universe
And
isn't
how
real. Wolverine isn't
will
real.
we ever
It's
pick
not
up the
based
pieces?
in reality. I do not live in this universe. Like I said, it's like basing a whole argument based on the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the Marvel Comic Universe. That's not real. We can't do that.
What do you mean the cow can't cover for me? She's more than a match for these flurfers. Yeah, but he's not playing nice. He's M-Benz, the dasher of dreams, the destroyer of hope, the downer of optimism, the rambling ranter of jump-cut absurdity, the... What? Well, you're right, I can't subject the cow to it. Shoo, cow. Alright, listen up, buddy. I am entirely fed up with your utter and willful ignorance. First of all, your analogy simply falls flat on its ass. I swear, you're either doing it on purpose or you're just really, really silly. Science is based on scientific theories. You've got that correct at least, well, partially. However, these theories are in fact the highest status in science. But here's the thing, they are not exempt from scrutiny or corrections as you seem to think. In fact, science thrives on being proven wrong, removing any form of dogma or human bias. And you know what, M-Bands? The thing which annoys me the most is that you're just throwing around the word theory indiscriminately, as if you're under the impression you're actually making some kind of point. Now, if you are unable to repeat the experiment for an established scientific theory, that is entirely up to your incompetence. Scientific theories aren't just some brain farts. They have been scrutinized, tested, repeated multiple times to validate the theory. As such, if you want to falsify them, you have to actually come up with a more accurate experiment which gives us more information and data beyond the method used in the standing theory, which is only a natural progression of our scientific knowledge based on our advancement in technology and our knowledge in general. Quite the opposite of what you furfers do, I would say, with your asinine and random brain farts, which are only good for nonsensical memes. Now, just because you don't understand something, or your buddies don't understand something, doesn't have any bearing on the validity of it. I mean, it really looks like you actually think "nuh-uh" is actually an argument. Holy hell, what the hell is his next trick gonna be?
But it's a great story, right? Everybody wants to believe a good story.
Well, science is in fact the best story ever written in human history. I'll let Professor Dawkins explain.
Please.
How do you justify scientific method?
Yes.
Basically, what he said.
It works. It works. Planes fly, cars drive, computers compute.
It's an inductive argument.
If you base medicine on science, you cure people. If you base the design of planes on science, they fly. If you base the design of rockets on science, they reach the moon. It works. Bitches.
Thanks, Doc.
I can't have a debate on facts and what we observe in real life based on the Marvel Universe, because we all know, you and me both, that the Marvel Universe is not based in reality. So therefore, we cannot use it as a basis to build facts upon.
Well, obviously we cannot use the Marvel Universe in this case for real-world applications. But here's maybe the most ironic thing I've just noticed about your entire special little group. Theory crafting the outcome of superhero matches, which is something people love to do, actually has more of a resemblance to the scientific method than anything you flat earthers have come up with. Ever. For example, we've got entire backstories, feats, powers and information about how things work in the Marvel Universe, which we can use to base our arguments on for these superhero matches. While on the other hand, the flat earth idea has people just saying things, while refusing to back up anything of what they're claiming. You lot cherry pick, quote mine and invoke random unfounded conspiracies as their evidence, while proclaiming to be so open-minded that you outright refuse anything going against your beliefs, which is the opposite of open-mindedness. Not to mention there's a difference between being open-minded and being gullible, having a complete lack of standard of evidence. Shit. At least for superhero matches there is an actual foundation to base arguments on. You lot should be fucking ashamed when debates entirely based in fantasy have a more solid foundation than your so-called woke flat earth movement. But just look at what I have to deal with here. A guy who got it in his mind to pit our friendly neighborhood Spiderman against a planet-busting Green Lantern. I mean, yeah.
Same thing with the globe, the heliocentric model. It is based on, you gotta believe that the Big Bang Theory happened.
Ugh, what the hell, man? Science doesn't go in with preconceived ideas. It's entirely observation-based. And based on those observations, we arrive at conclusions. Using those pesky experiments to arrive at those dastardly scientific theories. Do I sound angry? Yes, because this fucker keeps fucking around with fucking bullshit. And I do believe the official term is horse shit. I'll have a facepalm cannon, please. Thank you.
You gotta believe that dinosaurs are real. You gotta believe that we came from monkeys. You gotta believe that black holes are real. You gotta believe that there's infinite galaxies.
Yeah, because the shape of the planet relies entirely on what kind of creatures live on it, our ancestry, or random space phenomena we've discovered, along with, of course, the amount of galaxies there are. What? You know, I think I need to calm down a little bit. Holy hell, this man is frustrating.
You gotta believe there are thousands of other Earth-like planets. You gotta believe that gravity can pull things to the center of the mass and attract other objects to each other, and also make objects stay in orbit of each other, which cannot be tested and repeated.
Completely irrelevant. And we do not believe in gravity. Instead, we demonstrate gravity by observation. And don't you dare talk about the scientific method, because you, sir, have an utter lack of understanding of what it even is, does, and how it works. You know, just reading the bloody definition isn't enough, apparently. I mean, there still has to be a bit of comprehension going on. Oh wait, I had to calm down.
So, you guys are building a whole factual database and model
How dare we?
and thing that's not based upon observable, repeatable, livable experiences. So you guys are basing a whole argument on something that I can't even live in.
Hey, guess what, M-Bands? You are living in it. Also, your projection, is that some kind of superpower? You might even give Captain Obvious a run for his money.
So this is why I do not get into debates with other globe believers, other globe channels, because all they're gonna do is throw some scientific jargon at you and say, oh, you're dumb because you don't understand how it works. Well, sure.
And in your world, that mindset is perfectly acceptable. The instant dismissal of things you don't understand, instead of actually trying to learn about it. What kind of freaking logic is that even? Hey man, I don't understand it, so I don't accept it. That's... I don't have fucking words for that, man. I don't even understand why you have words for that.
I could understand how it works if you can go out and you can show me, you can repeat it. Go out and repeat it. Go out and repeat that experiment. Go out and repeat that and make that theory now a fact, a scientific fact, because you can't.
And once again, that is not the scientific method. You really have to get rid of that idea where you think science is purely based on dogma, and if you even dare to try and challenge anything, they, whoever they are, will get you.
And that is why I do not use any scientific facts or notions or anything, theories, here on this channel.
Really? Well, I never.
Because Flat Earth is just based on people going out and living their everyday lives and what they observe and what they perceive in their reality.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Their reality. That's exactly what it is. Thanks, Pants. That was a good one. My god. And it's even funnier because he doesn't even realize it. I mean, look at him. He actually thinks he's preaching some kind of woke and profound shit. Oh, jeez. Well, at least I'm no longer pissed at him. No, I just feel bad for taking the piss out of him. I mean, well, maybe.
And they test it with lasers and flights and levels and...
Stop with them, man. That level is level. That's right, but it only proves that that part is level. Do you even understand the scales involved? They don't understand the scales involved, do they? I forgot.
And tons of different experiments you can do to test the non-movement, the non-curvature, all this stuff of the Earth. You could do this.
Yes, Invents, you can use those experiments to prove stuff. Except they have proven the exact opposite of your little fantasy world. And instead of accepting that, you just, ignore it, don't you?
But you can't do it the other way on the globe side. It hasn't show it to me if it's been done.
And it has been shown to you lot over and over and over again. But instead of trying to understand this verified evidence, it is dismissed out of hand, because it demolishes your entire flat earth ideas. And we can't have that.
So, this is why... when you guys say, do we even science? Do you guys go to school? Do you guys know science? You guys must have failed 3rd grade science. Yeah, sure. Sure, whatever makes you feel better. Now, you can say whatever you want. But the fact is you believe in a laundry list of theories that have not yet been proven fact.
Contrary to popular belief, I do not like to do repetition.
So, when you guys ask flat earthers about science, and you base your arguments on science, we laugh at that because we...
God damn it, Vance. Oh, jeez, man. Yes, we want to talk about science, not using science. How does that even... How does your mind even work?
We base our arguments on real-world experiences, period. That's all flat earthers based their arguments on is real-world experiences, while global believers base their whole model, heliocentric model, on theories. And that's not something us flat earthers do.
So basically your entire ranty jump cut madness is based on you simply not understanding the scientific method or what a scientific theory is. And this goes for all you flurfers. Get a clue already, M-Bands. This is just pathetically ignorant.
I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Uh-huh.
You guys keep it flat out there.
No.
Peace.
That's not how you do the peace sign. You have to turn your hand around. Basically, if you're doing that in the UK, you have to make this sound as well. Because it is quite similar to flipping someone off. You can't even do that correctly. What the hell, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is M-Benz, back with another video for you here today. And today, we're talking about how my keeps f***ing playing music while I'm trying to record. Turn it off. Turn it off. People wonder why I don't post videos for. Man, it's pain. Jeez Louise, it's pain.
Yeah.